Australia's first National Cybersecurity Coordinator, Air Vice Marshal Darren Goldie. Now, give us a sense about Goldie the man. I don't have any experience of meeting him in the past. We've already got a number of cybersecurity outfits in Canberra too, Malcolm. So why is this one different? What's the benefit of this role? I mean, is it a coordinating entity to make sure the left arm's talking to the right arm? Give us a sense of why we're doing it.
Well, Goldie is Air Commander Australia. So he occupies a senior position with the Royal Australian Air Force headquarters to coordinate operational activities of the Royal Australian Air Force. So he's very senior, very experienced. And as such, he'll be ideal to come into this new role of cyber security coordinator. And I think that's what we need to have in terms of cyber. We need to, as you say, there are many different groups all doing cyber security, but what there is lacking is a coordination role and a coordinator to bring those groups together so we have a coherent approach. And the cyber challenge is only going to get worse, both from the Chinese and also from the Russians. So we do need to have a much more coherent approach to cyber strategy, to cyber security strategy, to make sure that our systems are secure. And we've just recently had a rather bad attack by the Russians on a key legal firm, Ebsworth, that has impacts for government. We can't afford to have those continue to happen. The Chinese hacked into the Australian Parliament system in recent years. So we do need a much more coherent and cohesive approach to cybersecurity. And I think Goldie is the right choice in that regard.
And just quickly, so that I could get some context here, I presume when you say there's this overarching coordination role, that Goldie will attend National Security Committee meetings of Cabinet. He'll sit there like the other agency heads and give advice to senior ministers in the room?
I would imagine so, because cybersecurity impacts everything constantly. Our society is constantly connected into the internet. Everything depends on access to the internet and information sharing across the internet. And so, cyber threats and cybersecurity is a key issue that is going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. In that regard, he has to have a key role in the National Security Committee for Cabinet. He can't be left on the outside. He's got to be on the inside, advising government directly.
Well, I'll do a bit of reading over the weekend and see that is the case. Dr. Davis, thank you as always.